Alright, let's see if we can't get ourselves a normal story mode run going here. I'd like to just kind of do some Harbinger of Doom story stuff. Maybe see if we can't get the one of the two new mysteries. I think there's one mystery I haven't done yet. One new mystery I haven't seen. Let's do custom playthrough. Random. Random seeds, always random. Okay. Let's see. What are we doing? I'm still inclined to just go with Moriko. I like the shotgun that they start with. But the witch is also really interesting too. Something about the their amulet, onyx medallion. I guess it stacks spells. It stacks the spell effects. I can't quite remember what it was that made them so powerful when they're using the medallion. It's like every mystery they complete, they get 2 curses, but there's ways of buffing the curses, so the curses like make you stronger. But stick with Moriko. Let's get the shotgun going, and then if we'll come back and we'll do a little research and try some other characters. I'm gonna do no effect. We'll do Harbinger of Doom and extra options. Let's do timeline. Let's do timeline B. And I think that's it. Continue. Okay. Classic mode. And let's go with... I feel like there's probably one more old god I need to unlock. I'm getting tired of looking at just these four old gods, you know? Maybe... I kind of like Goizo's events sometimes. Yolatz is always the easiest path. I mean, casting spells costing reason increases doom instead. I never really use spells, so that was never really an issue. I think that's like, using Yolatz is like the easy way out. You can't run from combat. Yeah, that's pretty bad. I feel like Otarasu is not one that I usually end up... Let's do Otarasu. You can't run from combat. Okay. I just love this illustration of this spider, and it's like a normal sized person with like a huge fly swatter. Okay, Kathak Aturasu is once again awakening from its slumber. Blinded by its impossible to satisfy hunger, it has started to tear down the walls of its cocoon prison. Stop it before it devours us all. Okay, so we know we can't run from combat encounters. That's fine. We don't have to run, we've got a shotgun. We've got the shotty. Okay, let's equip it. And let's go with... I probably will never use the occult shop, but I like to keep it open. The school... Let's close the schoolyard and open up the school nurse. And the illegal den. Okay. I feel like these choices never... Oh wait, hold on. Let's try... Let's load, let's see if it, Okay. Okay, so it did save. Wait. We still want the library. Guess that was from the time that I was choosing... I had chose before. Okay, let's save this. Alright. So... Let's grab this one fund in this box. And... I don't think there's anything else we can really do in here. Okay. let's go. Let's see. Got library notes. We will use a warm water bath just to gain a little bit of experience. And I think that's it. Let's see what mysteries it gave us. Worrying write-up of a wordless ward. Okay, I think that's the one that we... Yeah, that's the one we haven't done yet. Okay, Rancid Ramen. Fear Festival. Okay. Perilous Parable of the Peculiar Painting. That's the other one that we haven't really explored that much. And Violent Vigil. That's kind of straightforward. Violent Vigil and Fear Festival. I feel like they're kind of long. I feel like I never get to do Household Hell. It just never comes in. It never rolls in with the other mysteries very often. Rancid Ramen is okay. Let's go with let's do the absolutely new mystery that we haven't done yet. Worrying write-up of a wardless ward. You've got a call from your classmate's mother. With a teary voice, she told you your friend had a nasty accident and is currently awaiting an important surgery. Okay. They asked her to call you and asked to spend a few evenings with them. That's weird. You weren't exactly in the best relationship lately, but you agreed to visit your friend starting tonight. Okay. Oh, so we're in... I guess, okay, so we're in the ward. Your classmate is at the hospital awaiting the surgery. Go and visit them tonight. Okay, so, hold on, maybe we're in the, okay, enter hospital. Storage, rest. Okay. Okay, let's enter the hospital. Where could your classmate be? Okay, so we can ask people about where our classmate could be. Corridor A. Can you go to the doctor's office? Let's go to the doctor's office. We'll take the painkillers from the cabinet. So it looks like we are... Okay, let's go back into the hospital here. Your classmate is at the hospital. Go and visit them tonight. Okay, let's enter the hospital. I guess we can start moving through these corridors now? Oh, interesting, because you could go into the hospital before and navigate using that menu, but it seems like they've turned each choice to navigate into a situation where you can get hit with events. This is going to be kind of strange. You meet with your friend who has recently started her nurse practice. You lazily chat on the roof of the hospital, watching the sunset. Now would be the perfect opportunity to ask about the recent unearthly events. I'm gonna not ruin the calm moment. Sometimes it's better to not know. You chat until your friend's break is over, so +1 reason. We didn't really have any reason lost, so... The patients here are getting restless. What's wrong with this place? Okay. Let's check out the patient room. Your friend is lying on the bed, still sleeping after the surgery. Their face is almost completely covered in bandages. You sit on what must be the most comfortable chair in the world, thinking how pointless it is to wait here. Having nothing else to do, you decide to go and buy something to drink from the vending machine. Okay. Walking through the hospital corridor, you are stopped by an older man with a cast on his leg. Could you help me go down these stairs? We don't have the anatomy class perk, so we have to help them. I want to say this is like a luck check. It was a dexterity check, okay. It takes you some time, but you successfully help the man and bring him a wheelchair. He thanks you and smiles. The alternative to this is always is definitely not as wholesome. The next day passes without any incidents, and before you know, another evening is coming. With an increasing reluctance, you head towards the hospital. So you already know stuff's you already know something's going on. Okay. Let's go back into the hospital. Let's see. Ask about your classmate. You wait patiently in the reception area. Let's ask about our classmate. Maybe there's someone. Hopefully they just don't tell us where they are, because we know where they are. Maybe they can give us some info on what happened. You don't like the nurse's weird smile. Patients waiting for a special surgery? Take an elevator in the corridor. That's interesting because we knew that they were in the sick room, but they want us to take an elevator in the corridor. Let's go through the corridor. They performed countless dissections to find the answer. Instead, they found it. Alright. The anatomy horror. Okay. Well, good thing I've got a shotgun, because I'm just walking around this hospital with a shotty. Okay, 14 HP. Oh, and it's a ghost. Damn. Okay, so we can't even attack it with any melee attacks. Or we can do 2 tie severs, which are good for 4 damage each. So this turn would be 8 damage. So on the next sequence we can eliminate this thing. Okay, let's just launch it. Okay, 2 damage all. That's a lot of damage. Or this should finish it. Okay. So we know our friend is in the patient room, but the nurse was telling us to take an elevator. So let's just take the elevator. Let's see where that leads us. Upper floor is eerily silent in comparison. You venture further down the corridor. Okay, a nurse walked past you in a hurry. So return to the reception area, take the elevator. I wonder if that's the same elevator we just took, or we enter the morgue. So I guess we can just go straight to the reception area. I'm not going to do that. Let's see if we can go into the morgue. The morgue's door is closed. Okay. What happens when we take the elevator? Okay, it brings us back here. Let's go back into the patient room. Ooh. Your friend woke up earlier today. You spent some time talking about school and recent events, but still can't shake the feeling something about them seems off. Finally, they go to sleep. You decide to take a walk to stretch your legs. Oh, what's going on? Oh boy, this is just gonna get crazy. It's always gonna get crazy. Okay, Metro ride. The only metro line in your town connects the university and the science complex. You could take a ride to gain some time, but you've got a feeling something is wrong. Where are all the people? So, the only penalty for this event, for deciding to walk, is 1 doom, which is not a lot. But if we take a ride, I think if we take a ride and the roll fails, if the RNG is not in our favor, the penalty is much more severe than just the 1 doom, so I'll take the 1 doom. Walking to your destination takes precious time. I mean, 1 doom's not too bad. Okay, 3 nights remaining. We're on the 3rd night. The next day, on your way home, you are stopped by your friend's mother. She hands you a package for her child. You promise to hand it over tonight. That's so strange. It gives us the option to rest outside of the hospital. I'm just trying to think why that would be advantageous. You shouldn't open it now. What could be inside? Okay. Okay, let's go, let's enter the hospital. I'm gonna ask the nurse again. Let's ask about the classmate. Okay, so nothing's changed. Nothing's changed with the nurse interaction. Let's go. The only thing we can do is go through the corridor, so let's just walk. A pale woman wearing nurse outfit stops you. Today we are running a blood drive to help those in need. You look healthy. Will you be so kind and help the community? I can't remember. I feel like I want to just make an excuse, but I think we take some kind of reason damage for this. But I kind of don't want to donate. I kind of don't want to donate the blood. I'm just going to make an excuse. Make an excuse and leave the disappointed nurse behind. Alright, we took 1 reason damage. we were so afflicted by that choice, we just like couldn't handle it. The patients here are getting restless. What's wrong? What's wrong with this place? Yeah, good question. Let's take the elevator. And let's see, can we enter the morgue? The morgue's door is closed. What happens if we go back to the reception area? Okay, it brings us back here. I'm just gonna ask about the classmate again. Take an elevator. Patients waiting for special surgery. Take an elevator in the corridor. Okay. You enter the hospital looking for information about a certain patient. The main corridor is dark and strangely empty. You spot a nurse at the registration booth. She's asleep from exhaustion. So if you set the trash can on fire, it just automatically raises the threat level for the whole hospital. I'm gonna if I let her sleep, I'm gonna try to sneak past her. Which is it's gotta be a dexterity check. No, hold on. Her dexterity is super low. If we let them sleep, probably take some kind of doom penalty for it. Because it's like waiting. Let's try to sneak past them. Okay, it was dexterity. You managed to sneak past her. Unfortunately, the old cabinet squeaks loudly, waking the nurse. You're thrown out of the hospital? Alright, I was thrown out of the hospital, but it looks like I'm right back in the corridor anyway. Let's go to the patient room. Hey, your mom asked me to bring you this package, you say, handing over the parcel. When asked what's inside, they just stare at you. Okay. Oh boy. The investigation is taking a toll on you. You start to miss the most obvious leads. Okay. We got a little bit of a doom penalty there. 2 nights remaining. The next day passes without any incidents, and before you know, another evening is coming. With an increasing reluctance, you head towards the hospital. I guess you could rest with the package. Maybe... and not give it to him, but I kind of wanted to go back into the room. Let's go back in. Man, that's a tough gig. Like, why do you have to keep going in here and doing this? As a part of the therapy, some patients took part in art classes. Some of their work fills you with dread. Okay. -2 reason. We're taking a lot of reason damage here. Let's take the elevator. There's always a nurse walking through here in a hurry. Try to go into the morgue. There's gotta be a way to get into the morgue. I feel like it's probably gonna come down to maybe the last day or something. We need some kind of key. Let's go back into the patient room. Let's talk to our friend. Your friend just keeps staring at you. Did I tell you you're really beautiful? They ask, twisting their swollen lips in a smile. Okay. What's in that package? That's what I want to know. What did you do with it? Don't go yet. Okay. Sure. let me just Let me just stand here. Okay, continue. Okay, now we're on the street. A sudden growl coming from behind a corner makes you stop. we were just in the room. Now we're down in the street. Okay, it's the ghoul doing 3 stamina damage. Oh boy. Okay. Ooh, right. 20 HP. Let's see. Well, let's see what combinations we can do with the attacks. Could do a strong and normal attack for what, 10? Maybe 10 damage. We could buff a strong attack and a normal attack for an 80% chance to hit. Oh, this thing's really gonna mess me up if it hits me. It can hit me once, but let's see if we can't. Or maybe I use the shotgun shell for 15 damage. No, let's see if we can't get away with just. We'll save the shells for like as the last ditch situation, I think. Or let's launch this. Let's hope these land. Okay, that did not work. You know what? Let's prepare the blast. Just get this over with. That way they don't. I mean, three stamina damage is a lot. Let's take these painkillers and get some of that stamina back. What is Ringing Ears? All combat actions are slower until the end of the current mystery. Okay. That's fine. Okay. So one night, we're on the 5th night, 1 night remaining. Let's we just rest outside the hospital. No, let's go. I mean, ideally I'd probably just wait outside. I would not be coming back in here. Let's go to corridor A. Oh boy. You're stopped by a masked man wearing a lab coat. He introduces himself as a researcher from Tokyo University, testing a new treatment method that would revolutionize modern medicine. Holding out a pile of documents, he tells you he can heal your wounds for free. You just need a sign here. I don't think I really have. I mean, Ringing Ears is a curse, so it's not like they could heal that. Let's just decline. You politely decline the generous offer and continue on your way. Let's try that morgue again. Oh, wait a minute. Where are we? Oh, this looks different than where we were before. Strange. What are you doing here? Okay, let's take that elevator again. So the morgue store's closed. This brings us back to the reception. Brings us back to the reception area. I mean, okay. I mean, I can't do anything. Let's just go back into the patient room. Final phase of my surgery is tomorrow. I can't wait to show you the results. You can't help but shudder thinking about the final day. Oh, please go on. Just let me walk out of here. Okay. Walking through the hospital corridor, you hear disgusting slurping sounds coming from a closet. This is a bloodsucker. They're doing a lot of damage. Okay. Not as much as the one before. Let's do oh yeah, those combat actions are a lot slower. What are we hitting for? 82? I mean, what if we do... It would be the same if we just did 2. Let's go with 2. If I do a strong attack and a kick, we'll hit for 8 damage. But I think if we do 2 normal attacks and we buff each attack once, or chance to hit would be better. Okay, let's buff that once. I think that's all we can do. So they are definitely going to hit us, but we should be able to take him out on the second turn. Okay, we hit once. They just healed themselves. They just regained 1 point of health. Alright, let's try that again. They're definitely going to hit us one more time at least. Okay, let's prepare a strong attack and just get this over with. I feel like I'm doing less. Oh, I took an injury. Deal -1 damage in combat. Alright, that's not cool. Oh boy, okay. The final night, this is it. Finally, it's the last night you have to spend with them. Alright. Let's go with, man, I can't believe they did an injury on me. Okay. Let's go to the hospital. Suddenly, all the lights in the hospital go out. With a bad feeling about this, you decide to check out your friend one last time and get the hell out of here. I probably just wouldn't. I probably just absolutely would not. I would have never gone into this hospital with knowing all this. Alright, let's click here. You are shocked to find an empty bed. The parcel you've delivered lies unwrapped on the nightstand. Ignoring the faint footsteps on the corridor, you take a peek. Inside, there's a torn price tag for a butcher's knife. The footsteps are getting louder. Oh god, so someone's rolling in on us with a knife. Alright, let's go. Do you like what I did with my face? I've always admired you, you know, even when you acted like you don't know me at all. I think the result is perfect. Too perfect, in fact, for two people to share the same face. Your friend raises the butcher knife you involuntarily brought. We're gonna have to go deal with this person's mom after this. The hunter's daughter, right? Because that. Oh man, we only have four stamina. Oh god. How did we lose? Wait a minute. I thought we had 5 stamina. Oh, damn! They're gonna kill me. No, they're gonna kill me. Let's go with gain a random spell. Let's use the spell. Okay. A Thatu Flame deals 7 damage, does 3 doom. Okay, so they're gonna swing on us anyway and probably kill us. So, okay, hold on. What if we do the shotgun? We shoot him for 15 damage, and then we use a Thatu Flame. It'll be 22. And then if we throw the shotgun at them, no. Let's, oh, we have more library notes. I'm just gonna read these again. I feel like at this point, we're kind of like mind drain. Regain 2 reason. Deals 4 damage to regain 2 reason. Okay, deals 4 damage. Okay, so let's do this. Let's go. We're gonna use a Thatu Flame. Deals 7 damage. Okay, so they're at 26. So this would be 7 plus, what, 4? 11? Plus 15 will be 26. So we can make these connect. But we have to. I'm assuming the spells always land. Let's cast a Thatu Flame. Okay. Oh, we can use it again. Oh, I thought they were like one time. What does Mind Drain deal? Deals 4 damage, regain 2 reason. -1 max reason. I don't think we're ever gonna totally max out our reason again anyway. Let's just use Mind Drain. And let's prepare the shotgun. We have to, I feel like we have to use it. Okay. You've defeated Hunter's daughter. They're about to wipe me out. The person who tried to steal your life now lies on the hospital floor, dead. Mad, you keep smashing their face until only a gory mess remains. Oh god. Wow. When you come back to your senses, you stumble out of the hospital room and onto the dark corridor. The doors to the other rooms slowly begin to open, and you are reminded about what the crazed friend told the other patients about you. Oh, okay. Out of every room reaches a bandaged head of a patient. Their bruised faces eerily similar. They all want to meet you. Okay. You are already doomed. What does that mean? Tireless. Okay, so we got a little bit of reason. Stamina back. Alright. That was really intense. That was a really crazy mystery. Okay. Firearm, melee attacks are 20% faster. Let's absolutely do ammo stash. We can get 1 to 2 bullets at the end of every mystery. I think that's cool. And let's bring up perception. Let's get the that'll kind of buff our ability to use the shotgun. I think it makes our attacks faster. Okay, cool. Preparing for the worst, people are stocking up on everything, making it harder for you to find what you want. Price hike. I guess the stores are either more expensive when you go to purchase items. It's okay, we weren't planning on using any buying anything anyway. Okay, let's take the key. And we will take a bath. And let's go with the hot water bath and regain some extra stamina. So we're 6 stamina, 7 reason, 21% doom. So with 5 mysteries, we got 20 doom on the first one, with 40, 60, 80, 100. Hopefully we don't max out before we finish this. I feel like 20 doom is not bad, but alright, let's go with Perilous Parable of the Peculiar Painting. Let's do the other new one. A damp-looking letter addressed to you arrived this morning. Mamiya Ichiro, a famous painter you were once a huge fan of, has replied to a message you sent him last summer. He thanked you for the letter and invited you to his mansion. You were going to witness the creation of his true masterpiece, he wrote. Just how could you decline? Okay, cool. Alright, so we've arrived at the mansion gate. You are afraid you will never be able to remove the lingering musty smell of wetlands from your clothes. Now, where is everyone? Alright, let's check out the mansion foyer. It's the only option that we have at the moment. Okay, the whole building begins to shake as you enter the room. Suddenly a stone pillar bursts through the floor where you stood just seconds ago. Noticing the arcane symbols painted on the stone, you take a step closer. So, study the symbols is a knowledge check, and touching the stone is a strength check, I believe. I don't know what retreating from the room does. It has to be like something to do with reason. Let's try to retreat from the room. I feel like I usually go with either touching the stone or studying the symbols. Let's try to leave. You leave the strange room as the stone slowly disappears underground. Okay. You continue your search. Let's mansion foyer. Forest advances the mystery. Okay. While walking through the empty mansion, you can hear something rustling in the bushes behind the building. Okay, let's check out the forest behind the building. Oh, man, this particular event. You discover an old campsite located on the edge of a small clearing. The tent has been knocked down, and the food and utensils have been scattered everywhere. If we search the tent, we usually find something bad. If you investigate the ground for clues, you're gonna get psyched out. I think you end up, you find like wolf footprints that are really bizarre. Let's try to ignore the tent. Keep losing reason for just trying to walk away from situations. You back off, not wanting to disturb the potential crime scene. Crouching next to a moss-covered stone is a woman. Hello? Are you here for Ichiro-san's showcase of the newest painting? I want to try to save them this time. Because last time they end up getting killed by the painter. Where are my manners? My name is Imi. And I'm a curator working for the art gallery in Shiokawa. Imi? Imi. Sounds like that's how they pronounce it. Imi smiles. Ichiro-san is somewhere in the mansion, I'm sure. E-I-M-I? Emi. I don't think Emmy would be the name, right? Emmy doesn't sound like that's how you would pronounce it. I'd help you look for him, but I want to catalog these, she says, pointing at the rock. The ritualistic markings are unique to this region, I've been told. Okay. So I feel like I don't want to step away from them. Let's see. We have the option to go to the painting studio. The mansion foyer advances the mystery. Okay. What happens if we search the forest again? Thanks for staying with me, they said. A shape shimmers beneath the surface. With a splashy sound, something emerges from the murky depths. Okay. Alright, Leech. Dealing with the Leech Girl. What are we doing in terms of... They're doing 2 all damage. So, I feel like using a Thought-to Flame... It does increase her doom by a little bit, but... If we did 7 damage with a Thought-to Flame... And then... We could just pack 2... Can we prepare 2 normal attacks? No, we can't. What are we swinging for? An 80% chance to hit. We can probably go with... Let's see how many attack boosts we can add on. Oh, we can put a ton of them. Alright, we will... 3 attack boosts. That should be... For 110% chance to hit. 3 plus 3, 6 plus... 6 plus 7, what, 10, 13. Okay, so let's use a Thought-to Flame once. And let's swing on him. Okay. Okay, let's go to the mansion foyer. We're gonna try to stay with Emi. You find a heavy tome wrapped in moth-eaten black velvet in an old locked cabinet. when you remove the book's wrappings, you recoil in disgust. It's bound in human flesh. Alright, let's burn the book. I don't think I want to read it. I don't want to take it. I think we can burn it and actually reduce our doom a little bit. You may never know what's inside the hideous book, but that's a good thing. Okay, -3 doom. That always helps. There are countless paintings hanged on the walls of this mansion. All of them show alien landscapes and weird humanoids dancing around in circles. Okay. You don't recognize any of them, but the technique used is unmistakable. Ichiro-san painted these. So we can go to the workshed. There is the boarded up building, which would advance the mystery. I'm going to stay with Emi. Because they're also slowly moving through the event too, but I feel like if I stay with them, we can keep them alive. In the middle of a room, you see a man tied to a chair. You rush in to help. When you remove his gag, though, the man starts shouting curses and ancient prophecies. You fall on the floor. He's shouting curses and ancient prophecies. That's crazy. You fall on the floor, your mind flooded with unspeakable images, as the man slowly stands up, completely ignoring the chair he was seemingly tied to. Oh, so they just broke out of the chair. Okay. This cult member reminds me of like, it looks like Chuck Norris or something. Or they're doing doom damage, which is almost preferable to taking physical and mental damage. Let's see if we can let's see what we can do here. We're hitting for we have an 80% chance to hit. Let's go with, I mean, we can only really do a strong and normal attack for 8 damage. So they're gonna hit us twice. Ideally, if we land all of our attacks, we'll take him out on the 3rd turn. Alright, let's prepare a strong attack and we'll buff a normal attack. So this should be a 100% chance to hit and a 90% chance to hit. Okay. And let's do it again. Alright, we're just gonna prepare a strong attack and finish him. Okay, they dropped something. Let's see what it was. Curious Statuette. What does this do? +1 knowledge while held in inventory. Okay, cool. Alright, we'll definitely just keep that in our inventory. There are countless paintings hanged on the walls of this mansion. All of them show alien landscapes and weird humanoids dancing around in circles. Okay, Emu's moved to the boarded up building. Let's go with them. Following a suspicious person, you enter an old, rundown mansion room. It stinks like spoiled milk and has only two doors, one of which you came through. You can't see the strange man anywhere. We're gonna search the room. You usually always get an item for this. There's nothing really important here, but you think you might be able to use the one item you do find. Library book. Which is long overdue. Okay, +10 experience. Let's just use it. Get a few, get a little more experience. Finally, you find a key in one of the desk drawers. You head towards the private rooms, hoping to find the painter himself. Okay. Wasn't the painting studio, though? There was a room that had where you're looking through the keyhole. I'm wondering if this is the same key to that room. Let's stay with Emi. I feel like, I mean, we can do this again later, but I want to see if I can't save him for this run. Let's see what this key ends up, what door this key was used for. Because I don't see a key in my inventory. You must grab Emi, who almost faints at the sight of the room you both enter. Every visible surface is covered in obscene paintings and grotesque monster faces. Oh boy, here we go. Ichiro-san sits alone in front of an empty canvas. This is already bad news. Ichiro-san smiles when he notices you two. Ah, my biggest fan, and Miss Emi is here. He stands up and comes closer, looking at you from behind his dark glasses. Would you please be kind and wait at the foyer? I need Miss Emi to help me with the latest painting. Emi looks at you, surprised, but doesn't say anything. I'm not gonna go to the foyer. I'm gonna stay with Emi. I feel like why they would split us up. I mean, obviously they're gonna try to take him out. Let's just stay with them. Walking through the forest, you spot a pair of legs sticking out of a bush. Before you can do anything, however, they twitch and move. Okay, it's the man-eating plant. Okay. Let's go with... We're gonna have to start using these spells because, -3 stamina damage, okay. I'm assuming we'll probably be able to use our desperate attack pretty soon too. So if we do... which will do double damage. Okay, let's go with... Let's use the Thatu Flame. And... we should have the ability to... Desperate Struggle. Okay, doubles all damage dealt during this turn. Okay. We'll go and we'll prepare a strong attack, so this should do 10 damage. Okay, cool. No, you can't leave Emi with that creepy man, no matter how famous he is. Oh, I wish I had some shotgun shells. Oh, they're gonna try to kill me. You quickly go back to the room and gasp. Ichiro-san prepares to stab unconscious Emi. I knew they're gonna try to kill him. Ichiro-san looks at you and smiles. You can't stop my work now. Come on. Tell me we swing on him. The painted monster reaches from the canvas and grabs surprised Iro-chan. The painted monster reaches from the canvas and grabs surprised Ichiro-san by his neck. No, this is not what was supposed to happen. This music's crazy. The music's crazy. The painting, his ultimate creation. Oh. I love the way this thing looks. It's so ridiculous. Ichiro-san got grabbed by looks like a Ultraman monster. Okay, so it's doing -4 reason damage, so it's gonna it has the potential to just totally knock us out right here. Let's use Mind Drain. Okay. We've used Mind Drain twice now, so our max stamina can't get any higher than 11. But I don't think we're ever going to be able to bring our health up that much. Let's use Mind Drain again. That way we can resolve to take a few hits from this monster. I think even if we use Mind Drain again, we can only go up to... We've used it 3 times now. You can only go up to 9 reason. Let's do it again. I don't know why. Okay, 9 reason. Let's 21 HP. Okay. Oh, maybe we should have waited. We could use Could have used Desperate Struggle. Okay, so deals 7 damage plus 3 doom. Has 21 HP. What are we what are we hitting for? A 70% chance to hit. So we could do like, if I use a Thought-to Flame, it'll bring its health down to 14. And then we can maybe do 2 attack sequences. How many times can we boost these? Let's use a Thought-to Flame. And we can probably use Desperate Struggle again, right? Okay. What if we just like take a chance and try to do, I don't know, let's prepare a strong attack for 10 and then we'll finish him off on the next one. Whoa, okay, it's doing a lot of damage. We're gonna prepare a strong attack for, it'll do 5 points of damage. Nice, okay. Cool. The spells surprisingly came in handy. I never used them this much before. You've managed to finally defeat the horrible Eldritch Being and destroyed the canvas it used as a portal. Finally, feeling it won't stop it, you and Emi both take your time and burn every painting in the mansion. Hopefully Ichiro-san's legacy will soon be forgotten. So did Ichiro-san get pulled into the painting? Or did Ichiro-san, was he just killed by this monster? His greatest works defeated. Okay, cool. Tireless. Okay, so we got a little bit of doom, a little bit of stamina and reason back, and we got 1 bullet. Okay, let's see what the old god effect is. A weird epidemic keeps staff at the hospital busy. Skipping the line will cost you more. Okay. Let's go home. Take the key. Oh, let's see what, okay, let's level up. Let's see. Regain 2 stamina at the end of each mystery. That's pretty cool. +1 luck. Okay, let's do Daddy's Girl, and let's bring up maybe, let's see. I'm gonna bring up Perception again. We can at least max out like one stat, right? And it'll make our shotgun more effective. Ally, completing a mystery regains 1 reason. Okay, that's cool. Alright. Sweet. So let's take a bath. Let's take a hot water bath and we'll heal extra stamina. And I think that's all we can do. Let's go to the next mystery. That's cool. So looks like, I mean, there's like 3 endings for the painting mystery, I believe. So we definitely have 2 of them at least. Vicious Verses of a Violent Vigil. Oh, this is the one in the house where you have like a great uncle or something who tries to cheat death. Far Out Fable of a Fear Festival. We can probably do this one and just skip the main storyline. We can actually heal ourselves and get back up to health. And maybe if we can burn through one kind of mystery, cheap mystery, right? Like a throwaway mystery, we can circumvent the doom increase that we're taking. So we can still get to the lighthouse at the end. Far Out Fable of a Fear Festival. Your aunt had sent you a letter inviting you for a curious sounding festival. It's held every 27 years in a small village. You don't like the sound of it, but your parents both agree you need a break from all the stress. Yeah, no joke. Inside the letter, there's a bus ticket. What's the worst thing that could happen? You ask yourself as you board the bus. Okay. Just when you thought your stomach couldn't handle it anymore, the janky old bus stops at its destination. You get up and take a deep breath before looking around. It's a small village, and the nearby fields are surrounded by a thick forest. Yeah, we know. We know. We totally know what's going on in that forest, trust me. To progress this mystery, choose actions that will advance the clock. As you learn about the terrible secret of this village, more actions will unlock. Okay, I have a strategy for this. Your group has arrived in the village and is currently unpacking at the inn. Okay, we're just gonna go to the inn. They have an onsen. Inn's room is dusty, like it hasn't seen any visitors in years. You wonder if anyone cleaned it since the last festival 27 years ago. There's a folder of available activities lying on the table. We're not doing any of that. We are going into the onsen. Hot spring feels great. Finally, you can relax for a bit and enjoy the warm water. Oh, we're gonna go back to the inn and we're gonna do it again. Actually, let's relax for a bit. Let's just take it easy. Let's see if we can get some reason back with it too. Oh, perfect. You patch up your wounds and enjoy the nature. +1 reason and stamina. The festival grounds is now open for visitors. Maybe you should check it out now. I'm not gonna check it out. I'm going back to the room and I'm gonna relax. You patch up your wounds and enjoy the nature. Perfect. This is such a great mystery. Today's goal. Today's goal. Learn more about the festival itself. I don't know if that's not my goal. Maybe that's your goal. A weird sound wakes you up. You step closer to the window and look out. You can't see anything and get ready to go back to bed when suddenly the moon comes from behind the thick clouds. 3 hooded figures are standing at the forest's edge. One by one, they light their torches and disappear behind the trees. What was that about? I don't care. I don't care. I'm gonna go back to the room and chill. It's not my problem. You patch up your wounds and enjoy the nature. I guess I really thought that I'd never be able to bring my stamina or reason back up, but I might be able to just... Let's try to relax a bit one more time. Let's see if reason will go up. Okay, so our reason is maxed out at 9. But we can... Something is watching you from behind the trees. That's fine. Well, because they can watch me relaxing in the onsen. Okay. Today's goal is it's like, alright man, what do you want to do? Going back to the inn, you overhear 2 masked villagers. They're talking about something awakening up at the next dawn. You wonder what's up with that. It's not safe here. You decide to block entrance to your room with a nightstand. Festival is ending tomorrow and you can't be too careful. Okay. Let's, Villagers seem to follow your every step here. Okay, so we're pretty much maxed out health-wise, which is good. Let's see. Oh, shit. I totally didn't even realize that oh my god. I didn't realize my doom was going up from resting so much. Okay. It's okay. We'll figure this out. Oh shit. I totally forgot about the doom penalty. It's like, oh fuck. Alright. It's okay. We're gonna figure this out. Let's go to the forest. A sudden storm forces you to find a shelter in a nearby cave. Looking around, you discover strange markings on the cave's wall. Alright, let's try to decipher them. Or we don't... It was a knowledge check, but there's no penalty. You wonder what it could all mean. Alright, let's resolve this event. Let's advance the clock. Let's explore the weird village. The trail to an abandoned Shinto shrine is overgrown and steep. However, it could be an important place to investigate. This is definitely a dexterity check. But let's take the quick route. I think we got enough stamina, even if we fail. Oh, strength check, okay. Because you're in a hurry, you hike to the hilltop. Burnt out candle wax and dried blood around the shrine means a new sinister cult has claimed the location. Okay. Okay, the only option we have is to explore the festival. Alright, so everything's covered in blood. Is that blood? Where is everybody? Today's goal, find the missing people. Trail of blood and sickly smelling sludge leads to an outskirt of the village. Somewhere in the dark forest there's an answer waiting for you. Okay, so you can rest at the camp. Let's just explore the forest. Let's just charge into this. While wandering through the woods, you discover strange carvings on one of the trees, and by the look of them, they were made recently. Could they be connected with the current mystery? We don't have a camera. Let's just try to decipher the signs. Knowledge check failure. You can't tell what the strange symbols mean. Wandering aimlessly in this forest, it will take some time before you pick up the trail again. Okay, we got a doom penalty. Let's keep knocking out this forest. What you thought was just a discarded pile of clothes suddenly moves. As it stands up, a cloud of white powder is released into the air. Or it's the Kinoko Gatherer doing -2 all damage. That would be so cool if we can reduce some of this doom. Okay, -2 all damage, 26. Okay, so we do have a shotgun shell, which may be worth using. Let's see. 90% chance to hit. Okay, so 8. What would be 8? What, 15? Oh, okay, hold on. Can we do 2 strong attacks for 10? Alright, let's load these up. Man, I don't know how sometimes that doesn't work. These absolutely should be hitting. What if we do 8 damage? What, 8, 16? Maybe we do... Okay, we're gonna prepare these. Well, we're gonna boost these. And then... No, okay. We can only boost maybe once for each one. Okay, that'd be 8. Then we'll use the shotgun shell. Okay, now we're gonna prepare the shotgun blast. Okay, cool. Alright, let's just keep going through this forest. You have a feeling that you're being watched, and when you hear a branch snapping, you quickly turn around. There is someone standing in the trees just a few meters away. Okay, let's confront the person. I don't feel like running is going to help with anything. Oh, luck check failure. Okay, the decomposing skin and vacant stare can only mean one thing. It's a corpse someone has propped up. The idea that someone could do it so close to you and so quietly makes you shudder. And our doom is just going. Alright, I think this is the last move we can make. We just have to explore this forest location one more time. Following a trail of rotten fruit, you stumble on a small forest shrine. It's probably dedicated to some local spirit. The small statue looks alien and menacing. Alright, let's pray. Okay, it was a perception check. Success. Kneeling by the shrine, you discover a small piece of paper tucked behind the statue. Okay. Let's enter the overgrown factory. The sun is slowly rising as you get closer to the abandoned industrial building. Cautiously entering the factory, you can't help but notice the forest got totally silent. You're not the only one trying to stop the ritual and save your friends. Special forces have raided the occult hideout, arresting the suspects. Let outside, the handcuffed cult leader suddenly stops. You are too late, they say in a raspy voice. Our lord is free once more. -2 stamina, okay. That was the ending B. Alright. So we've lost 2 stamina, but then we gained 2 stamina because we have the Daddy's Girl perk. Later that day, after an interrogation, detectives let you go free. Festival guests are still missing to this day. You board the old bus, wondering what exactly happened out there. Okay. So we got one shell, one shotgun shell. Why does it keep telling me that you're already doomed? It's really strange. So we're not getting any doom reduction. Maybe it's the air feels heavy, making it harder to breathe. Your rest action is less effective. Okay, interesting. That's oh, probably because we're on Harbinger. So you can't reduce doom. The mysteries aren't reducing the doom. Okay, let's go home. We'll take the third key. I don't think we're gonna make it to the lighthouse this time. Take a bath. We're gonna heal. Cold water bath. We're gonna heal reason. And let's see. I'm trying to think which. I mean, even if we. I don't think we can do this unless we try to burn. Resting. All that resting really did me in. I totally forgot that there was a doom penalty for resting, even in the onsen, and then resting back in the hotel room. That's why it's almost like why the game it's like today's goal. It's like, are you trying to actually survive? Because your doom's kind of leveling up. Okay, let me think. Let's do vicious versus. But the thing is, if we don't do it properly, we also gain doom. So we kind of have to do it the right way. But then if we fight the boss at the end of it, they only do doom damage. Alright, whatever. I feel like... I mean, if we're gonna go out, at least we can go out with a bang. Vicious verses of a violent vigil. You've received an official-looking letter. What does a law firm from Tokyo want from you? We regret to inform you of the passing of our client and your grand uncle. His funeral will be preceded by an overnight vigil as per the client's request. There's an address and the list of people expected to arrive. You don't recognize any of the names. Intrigued, you decide to check it out yourself. What's the worst thing that can happen? We're gonna die. We're gonna die in this house. That's the worst thing that's gonna happen. Let's see how much... So okay, our doom's absolutely going up. The round window of the crooked manor tower is calling you. You feel your strength drain away as you stare at the bright light. We're gonna get lost in the light. We're getting lost in the light. We're going in. The blinding light is growing larger and larger. To your shock, you can't feel the ground under your feet. You prepare yourself for whatever is coming. Okay, +1 reason. Lost in time and space, you drift in nothingness until something pulls you towards the light. Could be... Oh, maybe it's the Upper Kingdom would be really cool. No, it's the Boreal Expanse. Okay. Actually, I think... Is there a ring? I think I can put on a ring here that reduces my doom by a certain amount. Or... No, maybe it increases the doom, but then reduces it if I take it back off. Damn. The temperature abruptly drops and you shudder in the icy cold. You find yourself in the middle of a snowy wasteland. A sudden gust flings you to your knees. You inhale deeply, feeling your chest tighten and ache. Your fingers and ears are already numb and freezing. You have to move. Let's check the icy coast. Let's get this ring. Perception check success. Sticking out of the ice, you find the hand of a nameless monarch, its fingers long and deformed. Feeling a strange urge, you kneel and kiss it. One of its rings falls to the ground. Okay, let's see what's up with this ring. Oh, this ring increases doom. Okay, I'm not gonna put it on. I'm not gonna put it on. It's probably going to be the mystery that does us in. Otherwise, we make it to the ramen mystery and we get like 2 events in. It takes you some time, but finally you manage to find someone. Is that another guest? You should ask them what's going on in here. We should talk to him. A pair is standing next to a window. The man is muttering something to himself while his wife is observing you with her unnaturally bulgy eyes. The body is laid in the master bedroom. You should pay him your respects. Okay, let's go to the master bedroom, I guess, right? Or maybe we keep exploring the mansion? We just have to keep exploring it then. Corpses are strung up on wire like macabre marionettes with painted smiles and rosy cheeks. -2 reason, but it actually did 3. Pressing a handkerchief to your nose, you enter the dark room. There's no way they allowed your grand uncle to just lie here. What was the correct... Okay, so we have to go back to the dilapidated corridor and get the book from the second guest. A muscular man is eyeing you as you take a step towards him. You can't help but notice a deep scar going across his cheek. Alright, so they gave us the vigil pamphlet. So, clap, bow, bow, bow. Clap, and 3 bows. Okay, let's go back to the master bedroom. And let's inspect the foot. Let's write down the symbol here. And then it was clap, bow, bow, bow. Okay. I think that's it. So let's go back to the corridor. Let's explore the mansion. It looks like one of the previous owners of this mansion liked to read. Dusty tomes reach the ceiling. You don't have much time, but maybe you could spare some to look through the books. I'm just gonna say we don't have enough time for this. Okay, cool. Let's see what the modest supper, pray over the body. Okay, so we have to do the modest supper, but our strength check is so low, I don't think we're going to survive the, we'll survive, but we're going to probably take some damage. Let's go to the storage room. Check the wardrobe. We're going to take the meat cleaver. Back to the corridor. What time? Let me see what time it is. 11 p.m. Let's go to the master bedroom. Okay, they're still there. Dilapidated corridor. We have to do the supper. Strength check failed. The smell is nauseating. It almost makes you sick. Okay, we took a hit of stamina. It's fine. Pray over the body. Or what time is it? 11. Or let's explore the mansion. You feel watched. Alright, we can only retreat. It's probably going to give us some reason damage. Yeah. Our reason is super low. Okay. Vigil pamphlet. Let's see. 12 a.m. We go to the master bedroom. They're not going to be there. The body is missing. Okay, let's go to the study. Seems that someone has already removed all of the furniture from this room. Overgrown plant is casting an unsettling shadow. Okay. Storage room. Everybody's left. Alright, let's explore the mansion again. Hearing a shuffling sound coming from behind a wardrobe, you decide to push it out of the way. You discover a niche in the wall. Someone has put 3 dusty dolls in there. When you try to reach and grab one, however, they jump off and scatter around the room, giggling. Okay. What are we doing for a 100% chance to hit? Man, they're doing a lot of damage. Okay. 24 HP. Let's throw the meat cleaver. They have 24 health. Let's throw the meat cleaver. 21. Let's do We're definitely going to use the shotgun on him, but let's see if we can, deals 4 damage, regain 2 reason, -1 max reason. Okay, let's use Mind Drain. And let's use it again. And we're going to use the we're going to use the shotgun. We're going to prepare to shoot the shotgun. Okay. You manage to find one of the guests. They are shaken but otherwise safe. You both decide to get the hell out of this place, but the door is gone. Okay, so let's go back to the study. The only thing we can do is just explore the mansion. There's a local legend about a heartbroken seamstress. One stormy night, she broke into a local inn and stitched the unsuspecting guests together. Her final gruesome artwork. That's just a legend, right? Let's rifle through the cupboard. Okay, let's level up. We're gonna do deft handling, which will increase our melee attacks, our firearm melee attacks by 20%. And I don't think we can do much more, right? Let's bring up perception. And did we get an item? No. Okay. What's trying to think. I'm trying to think what order it was that we need to do to. It seems that someone has already removed all the furniture from this room. Overgrown plant is casting an unsettling shadow. So, burn an envelope. Burn an envelope. Found. Okay. Cover the mirror. Open the envelope. Let's burn the envelope. It takes you some time, but you finally find an envelope. Following the instruction, you burn it without opening. You feel weird following obscure orders. Okay. Go back to the corridor. Let's explore the mansion. The investigation can wait. A hot bath is too inviting. Let's do no time for it. Okay. That's a little bit of a doom reduction, that's cool. As inviting as it may be, you have more important things to do. What time is it? 3 AM. Okay, so the vigil's kind of coming to a close. Okay, let's see, we have both guests in here. I mean... You enter the art workshop. The room is cluttered with half-finished sculptures and bizarre masks hanging on the wall. One sculpture strikes you as eerily realistic. Let's see. I'm trying to think, maybe... I mean... If we're gonna go out, then we might as well go out fighting the something truly evil, and I think I can do that by checking out the sculpture. Because I know if I check out the masks, I'll get a free item. Let's check out the sculpture, let's see if that activates it. Oh shit, okay, that was just the head of one sculpture looks so lifelike. You move closer and raise your hand nervously to touch it. It falls off. Okay, I was totally wrong. I thought this was something else. A headless person stumbles out of the sculpting classroom, and it's reaching for your head. Why? Why did I just take the mask? I thought this was something else. I thought this was something else. I thought I was gonna. We can still go toe to toe with this thing. I mean, I'm gonna burn for this anyway. I'm not getting out of this either way. So let's at least try to roast this headless mannequin. Let's do -3 all damage. That's incredible. Let's do 1 shot of Mind Drain. Which my reason now is maxed out at 6. Okay. We're doing a Thatu Flame. 17. Okay. Let's see. Let's do it again. Okay, cool. Let's do two strong attacks, which are hitting for 115% chance to hit. Cool. Okay. As the vigil is nearing its end, the whole mansion shakes more and more until the walls start to collapse, revealing the shocking truth about your whereabouts. Okay. So, walls of the corridor collapse, revealing an alien landscape. You can taste blood in your mouth as the slimy appendages slowly get closer. We can sacrifice the guests and totally get out of this event, but I think you get a doom penalty at the end of that ending if you follow through with the ritual that in a way that would benefit this great uncle who's caused all this chaos and is basically who's trying to like get a second chance at life, so they're like sacrificing other people. I'm gonna carve the curse symbol that was on their toe. I'm gonna carve that curse symbol, I guess, somewhere, maybe in the wood on the floor, and that should initiate the fight with them. And we're just gonna fight them. They do doom damage, so that's probably the last fight that we're gonna make, but I feel like it's a worthy fight. The bloated corpse of your uncle slowly floats into the room as the remaining walls collapse. The contract is not over yet. Okay. So they're doing +3 doom damage. The horrible old man who cheated death has cheated death twice. Okay, we've got no shotgun shells. Okay. What are we hitting for? Okay, so we don't need to buff anything. We're doing 100. We have a 105% chance to hit. What if we did? Let's see. So if they hit us a 3-6 on the third hit, our doom will max out. So let's do this. We still have some shots of a Thatu. Oh, damn. But even a Thatu Flame increases our doom. Damn. Okay. Hold on. I think there's still a way to do this. Let's see. Ancient Ring. Throw at enemy. Alright, I don't want the Ancient Ring. They have 44 HP. Let's throw the Ancient Ring at them. Alright, it did 1 damage. It did 1 damage, okay. I'll probably end up throwing the shotgun at them too. If I do... Oh, damn. I can do a desperate attack if I have 1 less reason, I think. Need stamina reason to be lower than 3, okay. I feel like I have to just use Mind Drain. Okay. 39. What if I use Mind Drain again? Does it keep going down? Okay. Let's do it again. I mean... Okay, so... Let's do... Let's see what we can do. Maybe... Desperate Struggle... A doubles all damage dealt during this turn. Okay. Boom, boom. That would be... 12. No, that'd be 12. This would be I don't think I can do Desperate Struggle with the strong attack. I can do 2 of these for 12. They're definitely going to swing on us once, though. I don't. Maybe I can't. Maybe I can't get out of this one. Let's see. Desperate attack. Okay. Unless, let me see something. Wait, do we not have an ally? Complete a mystery regains 1 reason. Okay. Let's see. Send against enemy. Do we not have... Learn about your enemy. Assess the situation. What would that even do? Maybe that makes them... Lowers your experience by 5 and raises your chance to hit by 10%. Okay. Doubles all damage. I mean, Emi's just gonna have to jump in there. I don't know. 31 HP. Alright, we're gonna send them in. The attack dealt 3 damage. Okay. Let's do... Oh god. Let's do, let's see. That won't do anything. Alright, let's go with... So 12? I can do Desperate Attack for 12 damage. And then... That would be... 16. Let's see, let's just do this, let's try it. 14, okay. 94. Let's go with... let's do, let's do... 2... That'd be 10. They hit us against one time, and then we can load up, okay, this will work. And then we prepare... We don't even have to prepare the attack. Oh, I already maxed... Really, my Doom maxed out like that? Alright, this is the last... Okay, so the Doom, it's over, like... We're done. The Doom's maxed out, but we can still defeat them. So it's just like a final swing, last stand situation, you know? I thought I had enough Doom. Maybe did it do more Doom damage? I thought I was at 94. I thought I could take one more hit and still be what, at 97? Whatever. Let's finish him. Contract is void. A voice booms in your head as everything gets dark. When you wake up, you find yourself lying on the grass, an old mansion, nowhere to be seen. Next to you are the other guests, as confused as you. Everything feels like a bad dream. Was the man claiming to be your grand-uncle really trying to cheat death itself? Okay. You and the other family members finally exit the forest and leave the nightmare of it behind. One thing is certain though, you will never open letters from law firms from Tokyo. Okay, so that's it, like... I think if I finish this, it's over. Okay, riots. It doesn't matter now, let's see. I don't think I can make another move, considering my Doom's maxed out. Take the key. Take a bath. Last bath will overtake, I guess. Gain the experience. I don't think it really makes a difference. Rotten report of rancid ramen. We'll just click on it, but I think on the very first event, it's over. Out of thin air, a brand new ramen restaurant opens in town. It's adored by everyone. Once people take a bite, they can't stop. Okay, so... Yeah, okay. It's over. Kathak Atarasu is free once again. The invisible strands of the spider web slowly cover the entire city, entrapping everyone, including you. Wrapped in a cocoon, suspended in a near-death state, you will wait days, months, or maybe years until it's finally your turn to be eaten. Suspended in a near-death state. I've never seen this screen before. Oh, alright, I mean... So the Harbinger of Doom difficulty doesn't... Solving mysteries doesn't reduce Doom. Usually you're rewarded with a little bit of Doom reduction. You've perished. Cause of death. Organs liquefied by Kathak Atarasu's venom. Wow, that's terrible. You encountered 12 new enemies. You sold 13 new events. Okay, cool. That's not a bad run. I mean, ideally I would have liked to have finished it, but I think resting in the onsen really did me in. Was it worth it in the end? Probably not. But it felt good when we were doing it. Okay. Well, I don't think that was a that was a pretty that was your average World of Horror experience. I will jump back in soon and make another video. I kind of just wanted to burn a just do a normal kind of vanilla World of Horror run experience, but I hope you all had a great New Year's, and I'll catch you all soon, so be safe, and I'll see you next time.